Okay, everybody. All right, everybody. So, good evening, and welcome to week 4 of the $1 Million Monday Summer Kickoff 90-day game plan. Just checking that everyone can first of all hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Yep, great. Okay, fantastic. And thumbs up if you can see the PowerPoint presentation that says $1 Million Monday up the top. Okay, great. All righty. All right, well, we're going to get started straight away. A short meeting is a good meeting, especially when it's your birthday. Pretty special day today. We went out to breakfast with the whole family and was spoiled rotten, and went out to a movie. What was it called?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, very good movie. Quite a good one to take the kids to, if you want to. So, and then had a nice baked dinner there tonight and cake. So. Had a fantastic day. So thanks for all your best wishes as well for everyone who sent through a message there. I really appreciate that. Okay, first of all, I just want to recognise David Morrison and Lisa Mosdale on becoming Crystal executives. They're the first ones out of the 90-day game plan. Well done to you guys, and well done on the leadership there for Lauren as well. I think it's just tremendous to see people rank advancing. And Crystal Executive is such a special time. So I just really want to say congratulations to you. So in addition to your $1,000 from Isagenix, you also get $1,000 there from Lauren, which is something that she's on no doubt very, very happy to do. So well done, guys. Fantastic. All right. So there's also been a lot of activity and so forth. So just a little bit of a week in review. This week I counted roughly, and this is roughly just before I came on, and I could be corrected on this, but I believe there was about 11 launch parties run around the place somewhere in Sydney this week. I know Mel and Amy had one there on Wednesday night. I believe there was 4 sign-ups on the night. Nick and Nads had one as well out in the western part of Sydney, and that was absolutely fantastic. Michelle had one there on Friday, as well as Shaz and I had one on Thursday. Brian and Christine had one. Julie and Katrina, Emma, Leanne Kelly all had launch parties, and I do apologise if I've missed you, but I just really want to say fantastic. Our goal was to have 15 for the week, and as far as I know, there was 11. I think there was another one there that actually was scheduled, but it got cancelled at the last minute, so that would have been 12, and I probably missed a couple. So well done, guys, and next month hopefully we can do even better during the month of August, and then better again in the month of September, because as you know, it's just a matter of activity, and we had the Blitz week and getting used to doing a lot of activity, pushing people into the launch party. So here's a great picture of a couple there. I love the Brian and Christine's kids there, I believe, drawing out you plus 2, them plus 2. Fantastic work, and looks like there's some good numbers around the place. Here's another one. This is Mick and Nads. They're out there at Great Western Sydney. I'm not sure exactly where, but they hired a venue. And of course, we had some of the $1 Million Monday Summer Kickoff team. Featured at the head office there on Tuesday night. We had testimonials from Mel and also from Leanne, and Matthew was one of the presenters. Sharon and I, we jumped on the phones there. We were really excited about doing a launch party. We've done quite a few opportunity meetings, and we haven't really done a launch party, funnily enough, over the last couple of years. We've done the opportunity meetings, and we've done a lot of one-on-ones and so forth. So we just decided to jump on the phone and call a few people around and took some photos, and we were really happy with our turnout on the night. We got some fantastic numbers. It was just it was just quite an incredible turnout. We really couldn't believe the amount of people that were keen, and that's it. No, actually, yeah, that's me up the front there. But no, we had a launch party as well, and we had a sign up as well. So that was great and a good experience, and we'll be definitely having some more coming up over the next couple of months and beyond. So very, very exciting times. Okay, so in relation to the week in advance, this week, just so everyone knows, there is no head office meeting there on Tuesday night, but we do have the Vision Tour, and Saz is talking a bit more than normal tonight. She's having a couple of champers, so I've got to tell her to be quiet. But
I'm the troublemaker.
Yeah, Mel bought the champagne, so she can be the one to blame. So on Tuesday night, so don't turn up at head office. There's no head office meeting this Tuesday. Platinum Vision Tour, Mel's just informed me it's been sold out. I believe it's been sold out in a couple of other locations. I know Brisbane's sold out, and I think one other place has been sold out as well. So it's going to be a very successful night. So if you're still looking for tickets for your team, just to keep an eye on the Facebook pages, because quite often a lot of people, due to work circumstances or family circumstances, have to, pull out at the last minute for whatever reason. So just keep a bit of an eye out there for other tickets if you need more tickets for Thursday night. I personally know that I think I've sold 16 tickets, but I've only got 10 tickets available. So I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I think Mel's kind of got the same situation. So if you've got any spare tickets, come close to time, just make sure you let people know, and we'll pay for those, or other team members will pay if they've got an excess of people per tickets they've got available. It's going to be a fantastic night. Just a reminder, 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock, and it's at the concourse there in Chatswood. So I'm very, very excited about that. Last week we talked briefly about retention, and I know that a few people just wanted to know a little bit more about ways to retain your team. And I thought I'd just have a chat to head office and just see some of the things that they're doing, because head office is obviously very keen to ensure, as we are, that as many people as possible stay on these products long term. So, of course, we've got some of the things that they're doing in order to do that is the inaugural summer kickoff. The summer kickoff is never been done before, obviously. It's kind of a preliminary event. It's a 4-day event that leads into the big national celebration there coming up in March. And they've got people coming out from America. We've got Dr. Suk Chow talk about new products and product launches. And of course, we've also got the talking about new technological advances that actually Isagenix has got for the benefit of their associates and so forth. So there's a growing product line. That's also a great way to retain people. So a lot of people, when they sign up for the program, they simply purchase the President's Pack, and then after that period of time, they go back onto just their 100 BV. So it's up to us to make sure that we get some of these new products in their hands. We know there's going to be, possibly, highly likely, because we've done product testing for a couple of new bars. The strawberry shakes, maybe they're going to come out as well. We've had the greens released earlier in the year, and there's and other products as they actually come through. So the idea is to get those products into people's hands, send them a few free samples, such as when the new eShot flavour come out, send them out, just a couple of samples so that they can try them and to get it in their hands. New technological advances are going to be announced shortly. Increased recognition. Isagenix head office have actually employed a full-time staff member who rings people when they actually rank advance. So, for example, once you get to 1 star or manager and above, you'll get a phone call from Isagenix just congratulating you or congratulating your team members for doing well and getting out there and being active. So a full-time staff member. So recognition is very important, and not only from head office, but also really recognising our team as they rank advance, or even if they just do sign up their first person or finish their first cleanse day or their first 30 days and putting their before and after pictures online, because I think it's very important that we do that. So working on developing other concepts as well that will also help our team members to to grow their business. So that's kind of what head office are doing. They're just some of the things that they're doing. They're obviously doing a lot more in the background. and so forth. They're also making the office available there for free for people to conduct meetings there, and team training sessions, which associates are taking advantage of here in Sydney. I've noticed a lot more in recent times. So in relation to associates now, the associates, for example, the Platinum Tour is a new associate run event that is being held all around Australia. There was a couple this weekend in Townsville and in Cairns, and there's a whole stack of them being run around the different states this week as well. There's also a number of additional training sessions that are being run. There's a run to executive training that I know that Lauren and Emma's teams are running, and there's a whole stack of, after $1 Million Monday, for example, we do some business training, so additional training there for people. There's a whole host of webinars, podcasts, and all these different things that people are doing and running in order to retain their team, and also referring tools onto people on a regular basis is another great way to retain people in the business and also on the products. Obviously, the big one that we spoke about last week, it's important to get paid, of course, first of all, and also get your people paid. And there's statistics on just people who just cycle one time a week for hanging around long term in Isagenix. The statistics are really, really high. So it's so important to really try and live by that U plus 2, them plus 2. Talk about it all of the time, and it's your obligation when you enrol new people to tell them about U plus 2, them plus 2 as a minimum. If they're business savvy, maybe you want to talk to them about the compensation plan in more detail, or send them a link to Jim Coover's explanation. The truth about the Isagenix compensation plan is a fantastic introduction to the compensation plan. Improve your product knowledge as well. That's another way of great retention, because just encouraging people to stay on product B and the Ageless Essentials and the Ionics and so forth, and talking about the long-term health benefits of that. So continually putting, when the people are on their first 30 days, say, look, it's important you understand the products that are going into your body and the reason that the reason these products work so well. And this is some of the science behind these products, and why being on this program long term is fantastic for your long term health and the long term health of your family as well. So encourage your partner and your kids to have a shake each day, and maybe a protein bar, and why they should be doing that as far as having their long term health is concerned. So just ensuring that your product knowledge is up to speed, and continually educating the people there in your team as well. One of the other things that Michelle Sonneveld said last week is, rather than us prepare a huge presentation in relation to retention, because we don't need to recreate the wheel, but I don't know about you, but I listened to this podcast, which is in the $1 Million Monday Summer Kickoff 90-Day Game Plan Facebook group that Michelle posted there on the 12th of July. If you haven't listened to this podcast, it's absolutely fantastic in the area of retention. Amazing stat, number one, if a team member includes Isodelites in the first order, or you give them some, their average time following the program will increase from 6 months to 18 months. I'll say that again. If a team member includes Isodelites in their first order, or you give them some, their average time following the program will increase from 6 months to 18 months. So it's an amazing statistic when you look at that. I know that, right from the early days, we've always given them, an extra 8 Isodelites when we sign someone up. We try to talk to them about, adding Isodelites to their order. And if they say, oh, no, like I'm happy with the, just the 590 at this stage, that's, as much as I can afford, or whatever it might be, we will then just say, oh, what we'll do, we'll give you some just to try on your cleanse days. You can have two a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and it helps you get through those cleanse days. And a lot of people say that, friends don't let friends cleanse without Isodelites. So it's very, very important to get those in people's hands. Knowing you can have chocolate on this program is pretty important, especially for the ladies. Amazing stat number 2, if a person cycles one time per week, they will never leave their business. I mean, the business, now there's a huge clue. And you can do all the numbers on this. And I like to talk about, if you can help someone make $1,000 a week on this program, it's a fantastic level. But you can do the numbers. But you need $1,750,000 on term deposit at 3% to make $1,000 a week. So to make $500 a week, you just simply halve that. To make $250 a week, halve that. It's large sums of money, large sums of capital that you actually need in order to generate that sort of money come into your household each week. So, so just remember that residual income is it's the eighth wonder of the world, and basically get paid and get your people paid. It's a simple model. Okay, if you get your team members paid in their leadership pools, they are 70% more likely to keep building the business after 2 years. So as you know, Isagenix has got a whole stack of different pools that we can participate in, and that includes, for example, the holiday pool. We've got the executive pools, we've got the 2- and 3-star pools and above. And there's also, of course, the Isa Body Challenge as well, where you can actually, I'm talking quite a lot here, and where's Shaz?
He's getting more champagne.
Getting more champagne. So, yeah, motor mouth. But so there's all those pools. So if we can actually get your team participating in those pools, it's fantastic. And I know Mel and Amy this week they got their first executive bonus pool, and it was quite a large sum of money. And I got a text message. Mel's going, "Oh, what's this?" I think WTF or something like that might have come up in the text message. She couldn't believe it when she got her commission there on Monday. It was about 3 times more than normal, or about twice. Yeah, probably 4 times higher weekly commission that she received on Monday. Her and Amy received there on Monday than normal, because she participated in the executive bonus pool. So let's work on basically helping people get paid in those different pools and so forth. So if you haven't listened to that podcast, I suggest that you listen to it once a month, just as a reminder of the benefits of these 3 amazing areas. Just to name 3, there's others as well, which you can talk about to your team as well. Alrighty, so I want to talk to you about. I haven't advertised this yet, because we've got Platinum Tour, but now Platinum Tour is sold out. We might start talking about this. $1 Million Monday is coming up on the 3rd of August. We've got Emma and I will be presenting this one. It's going to be quite a special one, because we're actually doing a special bonus personal development session from 8:45 through to 9:30. Emma and I are working on a fantastic session there, which we know will benefit so many people in improving as professional network marketers. So do whatever you can to get there and get your team there. We believe it'll be our biggest $1 Million Monday yet, and just depending on numbers, whether we'll be actually needing a bigger room. We hope we do, because this is going to be a pretty special evening, and using some of the knowledge and some of the skills that we've learned in order to teach to people some of the things there that we believe are really helpful in growing a network marketing business and your Isagenix business there. So 3rd of August, pop it in your diary. Going to be a fantastic night. Summer kickoff. If you haven't had a look at the video there, that is actually on Summer Kickoff on the new Isagenix events page. You need to do that because it's so exciting. And if you haven't booked your tickets, make sure you get on there and book them. Don't leave it to the last minute, because a lot of people have been waiting last minute to book their Platinum Tour tickets, and now it's sold out, and now they're scrambling to try and get the team members along that they said that they now want to come. So buy your tickets early so you're not disappointed. Especially the Monday is going to be fantastic with David Wood and Colin James. They're doing a great session there. So it's just incredible the value that you get at these Isagenix seminars from a personal development point of view. Okay, so as we say, every accomplishment starts with a decision to begin. This is a bit of our theme that we have throughout these actual podcasts. And what I'm going to do now is to just basically go back to open up the mics, and I'd like to hear from the team just a little bit of some success stories, if I can. And first of all, and then we might have a couple of questions outside of that. But I think it's important that we talk about some of the success that we have had and we have enjoyed over the last week with our launch parties. Even if you didn't actually have a launch party, just the, just going to go there. If you didn't have a launch party yourself, just to hear about if you went along to someone else's launch party. So, that'd be great just to hear some stories if I can. So, just going to stop sharing the screen.
Hello, it's Katrina.
Hi, Katrina. How you going?
Hello. Good. I'm in the dark because I'm outside my campfire.
Okay.
But I'll show you the fire. There we go. Hang on. There you go. But I'm still on the call, which is great. So I wanted to share a bit of a win. We had a launch party, but we didn't have that many people, but that's okay. Just before the launch party happened, I had a call from a girl that I actually called on your Blitz night when we were there, who's Lincoln's, my son's swimming teacher, and she confirmed that she's going to do a 30-day cleanse. So I was really excited, and I've been in contact with her tonight, and she's about to sign up with me on Tuesday. And I've also got my chiropractor who's going to do another cleanse as well. So hopefully it'll be double PRBs this week, and really got the motivation going. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome! Well done, Katrina.
Yay! Woohoo! And we had a team meeting today, lunch at Julie's house, and that's really inspired us all to utilise social media and support each other. So excellent.
Oh, that's awesome, Katrina, and not surprised there was food involved. It was a meeting at Julie's place, yeah?
Yes, it was Lebanese, delicious lunch, and it was great.
Oh, awesome. No, it's just so great because, I just want to commend you, Katrina, because on that the Blitz night, you just threw yourself into it. I think you made something like 14 calls that night, and I think before that you were sort of you're feeling a little bit not that confident, and things weren't going that great, but it really launched you, didn't it?
It did. It just built the confidence up, and rang the first few easy calls, crossed them off the list, and then you look at the names and you're like, and you're like, just do it. It doesn't matter. Just screw it. Just do it. So it really just propelled me, and now I've got this really good momentum going. So I'm going to make sure I follow up with everyone, and I've got Wednesday off work and no kids, so I'm going to make quite a few coffee dates and meet up with people, and I'm really pumped for the week.
Oh, well done. No, congratulations. That's fantastic.
Hey, Katrina.
Thank you. Yeah.
I like that line. Screw it. Just do it.
Yeah, that's it. That could be the tagline this week.
Very good. And what about anyone else out there want to share? Just take yourself off mute and just share maybe some of the success you've had in launch party week this week. Oh, I can see Jody Ralph there, got the hand up. Great.
Yep.
Central Coast, I forgot Central Coast's launch party, didn't I?
Yeah, well, Jason was pretty much the organiser of that.
Yes.
And most of us up here, like you, Bill, had not run a launch party. I've been involved in a few. Yeah. And I think we did okay. We ran it to the system. We all looked at the system beforehand. We ran it to the system, including standing around as people arrived, including finishing on time. And we followed it, and it felt natural and it felt easy. So I think this was the start of something wonderful. Is there anything you want to add to that, Jason?
Best thing about it, Jody, is it's duplicatable when you follow the system, yeah?
Yeah, it was just really nice to run it, actually looking at the schedule and actually looking at how it must be run effectively. And, once you get that under control and you do it according to it, it just becomes a lot more easy flowing, and you realize that it's possible to duplicate, and it's possible for your team to duplicate, and that's it,
Yeah, awesome. It was fun. We had a good time with it.
Yeah, we had a great time.
And how many people did you have at your launch party?
I think it was quality over quantity, but but it was all good people, and we were learning. The one thing I really, really loved was that one of the girls that showed up, who was a brand new person who hadn't signed up, had no financial connection to anyone that was there. It had just been put out there, hey, anyone on the Central Coast who wants to come, and they got in touch with Jason's wife and said, oh, can I send this girl along? And we loved that. We reveled in the fact that this girl had no connection to us, and she asked some really good questions, and she was lovely. So she's a real asset to Isagenix as a whole.
Awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Great story. And did you have any enrollments on the night?
I'm pretty sure she was enrolling.
Yes. Awesome.
Jason's guy, Stu, who'd already recently enrolled, learnt a whole lot more, and I think that will catapult him to further work. And yeah,
He's the physiotherapist, Jason, isn't he? Is that the physiotherapist?
No, unfortunately, he couldn't make it. He was away with his family, but he's going to come with us hopefully on Thursday night.
Yep.
So that's just early confirmation. But yeah, he's extremely keen on building, and he loves the atmosphere. He loves the energy that we all have.
Yep.
And it's very encouraging that we have this amazing abundance, between us, and we can rock it.
Awesome.
Hey, Jason, should we count the fact that we did a little information session after a Pilates group as another little launch party? Now, we didn't follow exactly to the system. It was sort of like a opportunistic, almost sort of 10 minutes chat with this lovely group of Pilates players.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was another little. Sorry. So Jason's, Matt's just asked me to put some context around that. Jason's friend Adam is a physiotherapist.
We lost a bit of sound there, Jody. Okay.
I think your internet is.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else want to put talk about Mel? Will tell a little bit about her launch party.
Yeah, we had a smaller gathering than we were expecting, and Leanne came along with one of her potentials. But I think we had about 4 or 5 people there. So we had the 3 of ours join on the night, plus one joined her mother as well. And Leanne's, I think, is a work in progress, but I think she was a little bit keen. She took a form. But just from that, what we've been really concentrating on is getting our team along to our night so that they can learn. And so far for next week, we've got booked one in for Monday. We've got for one of our enrollees. We've got 2 booked in for Wednesday, and we've got and Amy and I are going to Dubbo for the weekend for a launch party for 10 people on the weekend we get back from San Diego as well.
Oh, awesome.
So,
geez, we'll be just around the corner. We'd tell them all that weekend.
oh, excellent. Yeah, you can go and do it for us.
Yeah, may as well. We're out there. Okay. Who else would like to tell a little bit of story about their launch party? I know Mick and Nads had a well-attended one. We got Mick and Nads there.
I'm there, Bill. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
It's Leanne.
Hey, Leanne.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, guys. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. It was really good. I got to attend Mel and Amy's the other night, and that was fantastic. Just shows you that lady I spoke to her when I first started, and just been talking to her over time, and just put it out there. Do you want to come along? And she's really keen, so I think she's going to be joining up this week. So that was really good, and it was great. I love the fact that we worked as a team. We're not financially linked, but it's really helping me because I'm here on my own doing it, and I just think that's really great. We had a launch party up here in Springwood, but we had one attend and a couple of my team members because we had snow in the mountains, and I didn't factor that in. So I had about 3 people that were coming down from the mountain, but due to snow, we couldn't have it. They couldn't come, but the person that turned up is joining up, so that was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing, Leanne. Like the lady who came to our launch party on Thursday night, I spoke to, that signed up at our launch party on Thursday night. I spoke to her about a year ago and sent her some information and followed her up a couple of times. I saw her at the gym and we had another couple of chats. And it was a year since I first spoke to her as to when she actually signed up. So it just, it's just so important just to circle back to people and when it's their time and when the window is, it's the right time, for them to get started, they join, So, it's just important to keep following up. So, so thanks very much, Leanne. That's great and well done. And it's sometimes the elements can keep people away, whether it's rain, weather or snow. And no, I certainly wouldn't be wanting to drive around the Blue Mountains of an evening this last week. It's been quite an incredible week. But Michelle,
it was freezing. It was freezing.
Ask about I know you had a launch party there on Friday night, Michelle. If you could, if you could just tell us a little bit about yours, that'd be great.
Hi, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I only had 4 people come to my launch on Friday. One of them is, again, someone who I'd been talking to for a long time, and she joined up. And then I had 2 of my current team members come, who both then got really excited about the business, who I'd spoken to about the business, and were both then a bit. And Leanne Doherty came as well, who needs to run a launch party because she has so much knowledge and she just needs to do it like a Band-Aid, just throwing it out there for her. I'll get in trouble for that. Something that I've really learned this week is how important, separate to my launch party, is how important being authentic and really connecting with people is. So I'm on, look at Guy, good one. So I'm on a few different Facebook groups, and during this week I had, it just popped up on my news feed, and it was a question from one of these mums groups saying, you know, I'm doing an article, how do people, you know, work out how to stay at home as a mum? You know, what do you do in order to save money, la, la, la. And I just responded very authentically. I wasn't trying to push Isagenix, anything like that. I said I needed to change the way that I thought about work. And I said, you know, I sort of fell into a network marketing company. It's amazing. I get to work from home. I get to work around the kids. And then I had one person come back and ask for more information, which I then just posted again on that same thread, saying, you know, there's all different companies and they do all different things, and it's actually really amazing. I didn't understand or didn't know that this massive industry existed. I got 25 PMs of people asking for information. So my aim wasn't to enroll anyone, or it was just, I didn't know that this industry existed. So there's other people out there who don't know either. And it was about that, you know how they say, you know, like, we have a solution for everyone. And it was just that this is a solution and it's an option for you. So that was something, and I just went, oh, that's crazy. So now I've got like a lot of follow-up to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really important, yeah, that authentic connection.
Yeah, and it's so important that in those Facebook groups, if you do come across authentic, it's great. You know, you see a lot of people like the Ricky Dicky sort of network marketers who just push, you know, their product upon people, and they get kicked out of these sort of groups. But if you speak from the heart, if you speak authentically, and you don't try and, you know, oversell anything, you know, it's amazing the connections that come out of it. So that's fantastic, and yeah, no, well done, Michelle. That's really, really good.
I'm sorry. I should just say, I'm not saying that to say well done. I'm just saying because that's something I learned, and everyone can learn from that as well.
Yeah. No, I think that that's you know, this forum is great for just, you know, sharing things that we're doing that work and things that maybe that don't work and so forth. So yeah, no, it's just great that you can, you know, share that idea. And I know that the Hills District's got, you know, mums groups, they've got dads groups, and you know, and you can even have, like, you know, if you're interested in, there's a whole stack of different Facebook groups that you can be a part of, whether it's, you know, old cars, or whether it's people that are interested in, you know, in rugby league or fishing or you know, dancing or whatever it might be. There's a whole stack of different groups, and if you're in there, and Lynn Hagendorn talks about this all the time, you just participate authentically and be human and be just normal. You know, you'll find that you will attract people to you, especially if they start, you know, then becoming your friends on Facebook, and they see the way your lifestyle is. If you're putting positive posts up there on a regular basis, you'll find that people start, you know, thinking, wow, they've got a great lifestyle, and they start saying, you know, so what do you do, and how do you do it, and how does that work? And that's where the dialogue starts. So it can be really good. Fantastic. All righty. Anybody else want to add anything else before we finish off? What about Brian and Christine? I can see you there, Brian. You look like you had a pretty good night there.
How you doing, mate? Yeah, Christine's away at the moment, so I've got a few of the boys are still up. Yeah, we had a launch party with Guy on Thursday night. So we actually changed our presentation a bit. We just used the Mary Evans video and just played that, so it was really relaxed. Christina did her 30-second story, played Mary Evans' video, and then we just had some testimonials. Lauren came as well. I gave my 30-second story and Guy did his, and then we just tasted the products and showed them, did an e-shot game, so how many people do you know in a minute who could benefit from the program, and then showed them the U+2, and that was basically it. So it went over very well. It was nice and relaxed, and we found that it was really duplicatable because we're 12 months in and our team still haven't done any in-homes. So we found it a really good format. Contacted like 30 people for the night and actually found out who was interested, and we've got a lot more people who we can fight with now, so it's really good.
Fantastic. Great, isn't it great? Like when you actually finally do a launch party, you think, gosh, you know, why haven't I been doing these all the time? Because even if you're getting like 1, 2, 3 or 4 enrollments, you know, it's just really, you know, you just look at your cycles for the week and you go, oh, wow, that's great, you know, an extra couple of cycles or whatever as a result of, yeah, just a bit of activity with the blitz calls and the launch parties. And it's a very non-threatening environment in someone's home, and it seems to be, you know, pretty easy to do. Who would agree with that? Who thinks it was pretty easy? Yeah, a few hands up there. No, tremendous. Alrighty, anyone else want to ask any other questions? We're really excited about Platinum on Thursday night. Obviously, you know, these meetings will build your business. They provide that great leverage, you know, so that they're not always just hearing from your voice all the time. We're really excited about that. It's going to be tremendous. Anyone else got anything else they want to ask or touch on? The next couple of weeks, there is no blitz calls. It's just a time there to make sure that you keep touching base and circling back to people that we've spoken to over the last few weeks. Continue that consistent, persistent action. We're still in month 1, so it's no time to slow down. And yeah, so just a matter of there's no time there to slow down. It's time to just really keep ramping things up because we're getting more confidence. We're getting better at what we're doing. We're getting more used to the phone, more used to how we present to people and booking in launch parties. There's no reason why we can't be running a launch party or 2 every week. If that's what you want to do, you could have a regular night in your week where you have a launch party, let's say, if you really want to grow your business. And even if you're bringing in only 1 or 2 new people there each week, your business is going to really grow quite rapidly. As what happens is you're doing them, and then after a while you have a few team members running a launch party each week. Then you've got 10 team members, and then 20, and then 50, and then 100 people. Imagine if there was 100 launch parties going on in your business this week that you weren't even at. And that's the power of the geometrical progression of numbers and the leverage that we get in network marketing. So the speed of the group is determined by the speed of the leader. So it's really important that you lead the way. Leaders go first, as David Wood always says. So step up, step into your greatness, and just keep doing the things that you need to do. Just do the do, and the results will follow. And yeah, so. Anything else? Any other questions maybe in relation to tonight's presentation at all?
One final thing, Bill, as we wrap all this up. On behalf of everyone here, happy birthday, and thank you for giving up some of your birthday night to all of us. You talk about speed of the leader. Yeah, giving up your birthday is a massive sign of how committed you are to this group. So, Mel and Sharon, can you just make sure Bill gets a couple of glasses of champagne from us all?
Happy birthday, Bill.
We're still on the same glass.
Yeah,
Second glass.
this is actually my first glass tonight, actually, because I didn't want to get on here and make a fool of myself, because it only takes me a couple of days to go and do all those cleanse days.
We need Jody here.
Yeah, we need Jody.
But no, thanks very much, Matt. You know what? The funny thing is that even though it's my birthday, I was thinking today I'm really looking forward to seeing all happy faces and all the team tonight, because it's really funny. You know, I don't know if you feel the same way, guys, but we feel like it's a big family, Isagenix, and it's a big community, and we just love all you guys, and we're so I don't know, inspired by everyone who jumps on these phone calls on these Zoom calls on a Sunday night, that are out there doing what it takes to change their lives. And you know, because it really is it really is just so predictable, that if you just keep doing the right things. You know, you're finding people to talk to. You're talking to people you find, and you just repeat steps 1 and 2 over and over and over. You'll develop more confidence, and you'll get better and better as your skills grow, because it's all a matter of just growing your skills over time. But it's just so nice to be here with you tonight. I just love, seeing what everyone's doing out there. It's just fantastic, and it's a credit to all of you. Do you want to add anything, guys?
So, see everyone on Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you on Thursday, and have a fantastic week. Make sure you keep your foot to the floor and don't rest now, and just to keep that momentum going, because momentum, once you get momentum, you never ever want to let it go. So I just want to say thanks for being on the call tonight. The recording will be posted shortly, probably late tonight, and we look forward to seeing you there on Thursday night. So have a good night, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, have fun out there, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thursday itself will create massive benefits. What do you think?
Settings.
I tell my people that when you can that way.
Oh yeah,
I'm hoping they all just
they're
catch.
gonna see people just like them. Think, "If they can
Well, I
do
just
it,
said
we
it.
can do it."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mary was texting me the whole way through it going, "You need to do that in that one because you're drinking champagne." How's that look, Gordon? Just do it.